regulations and certifications. What's your status on that now?
First of all, on every country or every region, they're being developed on a different scale, on a different scope, and a different speed. So that makes it difficult because you need to speak with every single region by yourself. On the other hand, there is a kind of rule of thumb. If you're certified by FAA or EASA, you get very, very easily certified in every other country. They're like the guidelines. So having said that, we have our first clients, our first letters of intent here in Spain, which also means that we're now trying to engage with EASA. However, we don't yet have a physical prototype. We are right now, actually, we have received, thanks to you and to other investors, our first funding, and we're using that immediately to develop a proof of concept. With this proof of concept, we will then be able to start conversations with EASA about these specific regulations that are needed. So in general, there is different areas. You can say UAE and Saudi Arabia are the most progressive ones. You have Australia and Canada that also have a big need for aerial logistics solutions because they're just such vast landscapes, and they have independent flight authorities. They're also progressing. And then, well, you have FAA and EASA. They're a bit like, you know, the European Union, big bureaucratic monsters, conservative, doesn't really want to change, but they're really being pushed to change. And then you have China, who just says, I mean, fuck it, we're going all in. This is the thing, and China wants to rule the market. China lowers the regulatory barriers, and I am, to be fair, not an expert on regulations. My co-founder, Brian, he has certified huge passenger aircrafts, but what I hear from him and from the industry is that actually it's quite dangerous what they're doing in China. Yes, you can lower certification barriers, but there's a reason why everybody is trusting an airplane, because you know it has been gone through rigorous certification. And so in China, I believe they're taking the risk of risking accidents by pushing ahead so far. And well, I have seen one of these vehicles close up. I mean, I think my opinion becomes quite clear through what I'm saying, but I'm not going to sit in one of these vehicles very soon.